Come here. Bella. Bella, what are you doing? I might as well start talking about what is on my mind. Is, you go into a gym, the psychology is you go in the gym and you do all your hard work there. But it's really not the case. It's not about going to a gym for whatever, half hour, an hour, and then maybe a half hour at home. You think that's good for you? Well, you may think it's good for you, but the truth is it's probably not. Your body and your blood need to keep moving, and even Rich Piano would tell you, when I go home, I'm doing shit that's way under what I normally do in weight just to keep the blood moving. And, any bodybuilder will tell you, that you don't stop. You don't just go to a gym and come out. Yeah, you do a lot of the bulk working there. You do a lot of the cut working in the gym, obviously. You can do a lot of shaping in the gym. But the point I'm trying to make is if you really want to get in normal, good shape, and I say normal as in somebody that doesn't take anything, is natural, doesn't take any unusual things, and maybe only eats 3 meals a day, and you want to get in great shape and you want to look the part, right? All you have to do is remember one thing. You have to stay busy. I walk everywhere. I don't even fucking drive. Never driven. Well, I've driven, but technically, it was illegal and I worked for a company. Let's just call it that. But no one's going to chase it. It was so long ago. I learned how to drive when I was really young, and, I'd been in a few cars I probably shouldn't have. But it wasn't me stealing anything. It was just, I was just joyriding. I bought one time for $100, no title. Years ago. It's so fucking long ago. I was even chased by the cops in that thing. We won't talk about any of the more particular aspects of it, but I don't like cars. Yeah, I have to use them for convenience, but I really don't fucking like them because they force your blood to stop moving as you sit again. Every time you fucking plant your ass like I am right now, your blood is trying to stop fucking flowing right. So to keep everything moving, including your spinal fluid and everything else, you technically you need to carry everything. So I carry everything to my house and back. Of course, once in a while I have to get bulk stuff and I have to have somebody drive me somewhere, but I don't drive, and that's why I'm getting in good shape. In 2 years, 60 years old, probably more than 12 years. Plus, even after stopping, I was on morphine, and so my body took years to recover from that. And so just make sure this isn't a normal MO here, but I've always had good genetics, so I think also inclusively I fucking go into places in my mind most people in a workout environment don't. And so, I look at it a little more in a military sense, like if you don't wake up early in the morning, you're a bitch kind of thing. So I always wake up fucking super early in the morning, and I fucking get myself woke, and then I fucking do what I have to do. But I make sure I'm constantly, if I do a lot of sitting, it's probably because my body didn't get enough sleep, and that makes sense. So I don't argue myself if I do have to relax or lay down or something. Even if I can get a power nap in occasionally, which I'm a partial insomniac, so it's hard to do. So even somebody with sleep issues, I smoke, I drink, I smoke weed all throughout since I was a little toddler. Okay, I've been smoking cigarettes and weed and drinking when I was 8, 9 years old, hard alcohol. So I've gotten myself past a lot of those things, but I still can do them. Like alcohol I can handle as long as I don't go stupid on it. I just drink a couple malt liquors, I'm good to go, and smoke a little weed, and I'm way good to go. Take some Advil, I'm even better to go. But just want you to know this. You go into a gym, and you think you're making these vast accomplishments. Technically, you're probably not, You're seeing yourself get in better shape, but is your blood systems good? So I'm an anatomy orientationalist, and when I say that, I mean, is your blood moving at a proper rate? Do you have a slow, healthy heartbeat like I do? When I cut myself, hardly any fucking thing bleeds down because it's thick blood. but it's not thick in a wrong way, because I've had people say, you got great fucking blood, great fucking heartbeat, and it wasn't always that way, because when I was on morphine, and even before that I was on it, a little kid, I was on Adderall, or well, Ritalin, technically Ritalin, and I'm 60, so you go far back to see when I was on that shit. It was 5, 6 years old. I was on Ritalin. Okay, so just know where I'm coming from, and yeah, you can pay $80 to go to a gym or $15 to go to the gym every month, but technically speaking, if you don't listen to what I'm talking about, any kind of working out in the gym is going to be meaningless. So you literally got to force yourself to walk every day. You forget about your car as a convenience unless you absolutely have to use it. And this is going to help you. Now, I do have a little skin here, but as you can see, when I do my workouts, it kind of goes away. It pretty much goes away a little bit, because I'm starting to put a little meat up there in the shoulder areas where it belongs. In the next 2 years, my goal is to at least put another inch of muscle in my shoulders. But that's a lot of eating for me, so it's hard to say whether or not that will take place on that timeline. But as I grow up here, as an anatomy orientationalist, I know one thing for sure. My leg muscles will retreat just a little bit to put the muscle up here. See, that's how my body works. So even though I might lose a little leg muscle, it will still be healthy as fuck, but my shoulders will start to put a little more mass up there instead of down here. See, one thing you got to realize, gravity. When you got water in your muscles, gravity's still trying to pull the water down. And that's why a lot of people look like shit. It's because they let it go that way. And they don't care. After a while, they just give up. But the truth is, when you go to a gym, you're probably not accomplishing your goal. You're going in there for half an hour on the treadmill. You're probably doing a few weights. That's not going to do it. You got to keep your blood moving 24/7. Well, what I mean is, even at night, sometimes I have an urge to just wake up at 2 a.m. and do a hard workout. So, that's what I think is going to help you the most. This is my opinion. And also, I wanted to talk about something else. So we're going to change topics for a split second here. But I also am a creative artist. I come up with ideas. And let me know what you think about this idea. But I'm just going to throw it out there. Somebody might steal it, but it's okay. I give ideas out all the time because I think it makes people chuckle. But this is truthfully something I would like to do. If there's any producers out there, I got an animation idea that I think would go a lot of places when it comes to rolling on the floor laughing. And I'm tempted to talk about it right now, and I'm not, because I don't want somebody to steal the idea. But I want to make an animated series called Shitville. And there's a train that goes to Shitville, and there's people that go visit Shitville. There's a tour bus, open air tour bus. But since Shitville is Shitville, it smells like shit. So everybody's like wearing masks, not from COVID though. And obviously it's parroting, San Francisco. Okay, we're just gonna parody San Francisco. So that Shitville is really just a parody of what it is like in San Francisco. And a lot of California cities are going straight that direction, and the homeless are just shitting all over the place. So we'll just call it what it is, Shitville. And when you go there, there'll be signs that say you're allowed to pee in the street, but you have to shit in the canal, stuff like that. And, there'll be various other people in Shitville, people that you will know as probably stars, but we won't mention their names. We'll just make them look a lot like them and parody their ass, pun intended, in Shitville. And, it'd be great. It'd be like, all aboard. And everybody's like, where's this train going? Oh, it's going to Shitville first, sir. Shitville? I don't want to go to Shitville. Well, sir, we have to stop at Shitville. So what are you trying to get your money back for the ticket or what? Stuff like that. And it'll also parody, obviously, a political group that seems to be bringing our cities down. So I hope there's somebody out there in the producer world or director's world. I got ideas for movies, everything else. I'm class A when it comes to creativity. I could probably be, obviously, I think I could be the director of any fucking movie. And definitely, Hollywood would hate me if I ever did. So that's why a lot of people, they realize, hey, you're real creative, but I can't help you out because I'm for a bunch of fucked up people that make a lot of money, and if I do that, they'll think I derailed them. And so a lot of people won't come to me. But if you're one of those producers who thinks, hey, this guy might be worth it, give him a shot, see what he can do. Any direction in movies, acting, animated series. I can also do voiceovers, and I'm really good at them. Okay, I might do them for this YouTube channel sometime, but I mean, I really get good at voiceovers. Right now, I've been practicing what I grew up with around St. Louis, which is just your average, I guess, low life on the street that would be slang ass fucking ghetto shit straight out of the motherfucking raunchy fucking ghetto of St. Louis kind of voiceovers. But I'm not going to do it here because, I don't want people to think this, that, and the other. And plus, do you not think that there's white people out there that do voiceovers that act black? Okay, there are, and that's the hint right there. I'm very good at acting black. If I want to, I can make it sound so real. But of course, if you're not doing voiceovers, you're gonna say you're racist for acting black. I mean, this is some people are just so fucking mentally retarded. Yeah, and I did use that term because that's what I grew up with. They only change the names as time goes by, and they do in the dictionary for descriptions. If you look close, you'll see descriptions in dictionaries over the time change because they're trying to rewrite history basically over, and then of course if they can censor you at the same time, even better. So that anyway, Shitville is one of my biggest plans right now on the books. I want to make Shitville, and it's going to be a little visually gross in Shitville. I mean, people are going to be shitting and getting citations for not shitting in the canal and all kinds of stuff like that. Anyway, I'm looking for producers. I know it sounds a little weird, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you think the Simpsons, you think fucking whatever Park is funny, and you think South Park is funny, and you think Ren and Stimpy is funny, guarantee any producers come through on me on this, I can write the screenplay also for video games. So if anybody's looking for screenplays for video games, I got them. Okay, guys? All right, peace out.